with, hi, I'm going to add Torii. We're live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm bringing Torii Wolf on here. And so if you're watching on any of those places and I'm sort of looking back and forth, that is why. I'm going to try to make the camera closer to each other so that maybe it helps. There, that's a little better. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, I have to turn down the phone. Okay, there we go, so we don't have echo. So, Torii, welcome to Sip&Sing. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, so happy to be here. It's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, any excuse to drink wine and sing, right?
I love it. And I haven't tasted any of these yet. I'm really excited.
Yeah, they're good. Ryder Estates Wines, by the way, is who is presenting this show and the wines that we're going to be pairing with our songs. You can find these at their website, ryderestateswine.com, or I think it's ryderestatewines.com, sorry. And I pluralized the wrong word. Or you can find them at Bevmo. And yeah, so if you ever want to sip along with us, you can do that. So, you're in LA, right?
Yeah. I am. Highland Park.
Nice. I'm usually in LA, but I am in Carmel right now at my parents' house. And so everyone who's watching, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't know me because you're here for Torii, I'm Chris Angeles. If you don't know Torii because you're here for me, this is Torii Wolf. We actually met doing the Guild of Music Supervisors show, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. I was actually in Sedona for that too, so this is cool. We end up talking in different cities.
Yeah.
All through the phone.
Yeah, we've never actually met in person.
Yeah.
As I think, is very common for, I don't know if I've met anybody new this past year, except for online.
Yeah, totally.
Which is a weird experience, especially since I'm sure you probably traveled a lot for music before as well.
Big time. It's been such a change, but I feel like I've connected with a lot of people online, surprisingly.
Yeah.
This time.
Like even maybe more than before.
Absolutely. It's easier for me to connect when I don't have to leave the house.
Right? I know. Same. I'm kind of this homebody, but then, it's not great for networking. But this year's been great.
Totally. I agree.
All right. So, just pouring my first little taste here. I think usually we have guests go first if you're okay with that. Do you want to play a song or first tell us anything that you want to talk about, or you can play the song first. It's all very chill, however you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm down to go first. I was thinking, I don't know if I should go red first, but I have
the only reason I'm going red first is because I forgot to put the rosé in the refrigerator, so it's becoming cold at the moment. So.
Right. So okay. Well, I'll start with the Sauv Blanc. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of white and red, so.
So, yeah, this is the first time that Torii is tasting the wines, and I'm excited to see how they are paired with your songs.
That's really nice. Really fresh.
Yay. Good for summer.
Yeah, I'll say.
Hey, Trev. Hey, Lane. Hi, Steven. Hey, Will. Just want to say hi to some of these people. Hey, Jay. It's storming really bad in Michigan, Trev. I hope that you can still tune in. Go get some wine, Lane.
Wow.
We'll still be here.
Michigan. I'm going to Michigan next week. My best friend's getting married. I'm really hoping to see some fireflies there.
Oh, yeah. I love fireflies.
Me too. That's actually what this song is called.
Amazing.
your head up, baby doll. Unzip your lock lid. I know there's so much weight inside you, bringing you to tip over. Yes, it's cold, but you can't bear it. I know you can. I know you. Gas blown, the land is burning. The sky turns on, and we are learning. Fireflies, fireflies, fireflies. Yes, it's cold, but you can't bear it. I know you can. I know you. Emerald eyes and satin skin. You're a one of a kind, and you're my kind. Emerald eyes, satin skin. You're one of a kind. You're one of a kind. You're my kind. Yes, it's cold, but you can't bear it. I know you can. I know you. Yes, it's cold, but you can't bear it. I know you. I know you know. Yes, it's cold, but you can't bear it. I know you can. I know you.
All right.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
It sounds like fireflies.
Ooh, I would hope so.
Like that vibe of like that just glowy twilight
yeah.
thing. It's great.
In Michigan, in the humid summertime with a Sauvignon Blanc, you know?
Heck yeah. Perfect. Yeah. The last time I think I saw fireflies was in Tennessee. And it was pretty magical. I was playing at this pretty like one of those kind of famous venues that's not huge, but places where people play as they're coming up,
Yeah.
And but that day the bathroom wasn't working. They were like, "Sorry, we don't have a bathroom."
Oh no.
So they were like, "There's a field out there and some trees." So I was like, well, I have to pee. So I ventured out into the evening, and it was so magical because there was just like this, the sky was at that indigo phase with the stars coming out, and just like a little bit of mist that was like sort of hovering over the grass, and all of the fireflies just twinkling. And I was like,
Wow.
this is the most magical peeing experience I've ever had. Yeah, and I peed behind a bush. So,
Wow, so cool. Yeah, growing up on the East Coast, there's so many. And it was so fun. I mean,
yeah.
as a kid, you like catch them in jars and then they
Yeah.
die. It's really sad, but for us, it was
Oh,
just really exciting.
well, I grew up in Florida, so I
Oh,
did
cool.
that as well. And I don't remember them dying. They probably did, but maybe we let them out before they died.
Yeah.
I remember my sister and I. You know those? I don't know what their actual name is, but we called them love bugs. The ones that like have the little. They're like black and they have a little red dot, and you often see them together, like they're flying
I don't know those.
connected to each other, probably because they're just doing it.
Oh my God,
But
it sounds so cute.
yeah, but we call them love bugs, and we would catch those, and it's hilarious now because we would catch them and probably injure them by catching them, and then take care of them and save them by putting them on a Nilla Vanilla wafer and a Dixie cup, and then letting them free.
Yeah, totally. Wow. That must be a Floridian type bug, or maybe I just have never seen them before.
I haven't seen them since. I don't think I've seen them in California, so I only remember them in Florida. So maybe that's true. Peeing was magical. Yes, Lane, that's true. And you see them on the beach there? Yeah. Where is Isabetta Bug when we need her? I don't know, David. Hi. So yes, if anyone is just coming in, this is Torii Wolf singing a beautiful song called Fire. Is it called Firefly or Fireflies?
Fireflies.
Is it available for people to listen
Not
to?
yet. I'm going to release it soon. I'm excited.
Awesome. Okay. So I want to talk about how today, and this keeps happening because we do Sip and Sing on the first Friday of the month, and Bandcamp does this every first Friday of the month, where they do the Bandcamp Day, where they waive all their fees. So musicians get all of the money. Did you know about this, Torii?
I did. I have yet to partake, but I've heard lots about it.
Are you not on Bandcamp?
No, I'm not on Bandcamp.
Well, all you have to do is just upload your stuff on Bandcamp, and it happens automatically.
Wow.
So today is a great day to buy music on Bandcamp because they don't take any commission. Today's also a great day, just like every day is, to buy music at all. So I suggest that you do. And Torii has a lot of music out. You've been releasing something like every week or something, right?
Yeah, I've just been trying to, release and flow. Let it flow,
That's awesome. I'm so impressed. I'm over here trying to do like once a month, and it's a lot. So that's amazing that you're doing so much. Okay, I think my guitar is tuned. I wanted to keep it sort of in the theme here. Sometimes this happens. We influence each other's song choices. And because I'm drinking this Pinot Noir, which is like, I don't know, feels like a sunset kind of drink, because you're transitioning from the daytime light wines into the evening darker wine. At least that's how I feel. And so I want to play my song Sunset from my new album that just came out on Friday, The Skies We Look To. And it goes like this. Persephone went down to her lover the night we met. A sudden change in the weather, a shimmering silhouette. I took off my dress, stood in your door, told you my sad stories. You You told me yours, gave me months worth of kisses in just a few days. I couldn't leave, and you wanted me to stay. Ooh, ooh, I wanna see you like a sunset, a wonderful moment, so beautiful. Then it's gone, and I don't blame myself. If you have to be a memory, you might as well be a good one that I don't regret. I watched it burning behind your eyes, 100-year storm before 100-year fight. You're a good week, didn't get much sleep. First from heartaches, then from heartbeats. We walked in the snow, you felt like Orpheus. Couldn't bring her back, now you can't trust. We feel sad when the sun gets low. Keep looking back, you'll turn to stone. Ooh, I wanna see you like a sunset, a wonderful moment, so beautiful. Then it's gone, and I don't blame myself. If you have to be a memory, you might as well be a good one that I don't regret. You're a sunset, a wonderful moment, so beautiful. But you're gone, and I don't blame myself. If you have to be a memory, you might as well be a good one that I don't regret. There's a sunrise on the other side of the things you never will forget.
Wow. That was a beautiful song.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just trying to deal with, like, I was just so distraught, like, throughout a lot of the sort of last year in the quarantine and everything, and feeling so lonely, and just like looking back on the past and things that I wish had, worked out or had lasted. And it was just, I was breaking my own heart. And so I was looking at the sunset one day, and I was like, look at that. I'm not mad when that goes away. I don't blame myself for that. And wouldn't that be great if I could feel that way about my things in my past, because that sadness, and it was just tainting it. It was like making this wonderful, lovely thing that I experienced into a bad thing, which is just not great. So I wrote that song for myself and anyone else who has ever struggled with that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's tough to be in the present moment and really appreciate the moment that you're in.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Delbert. Thank you. So what I meant to ask, with Fireflies,
Yeah.
when, how, why did you write that song?
It was actually inspired because in the middle of the night, this one night, I was living in San Diego at the time, and there was a house fire across the street. And I had run outside, and I had seen these two beautiful, like an elderly couple, just so scared in their nightgowns, standing in the street, just watching their house up in flames. And I just got some blankets from inside and wrapped them up, and we just like were looking together and just watching the embers kind of fly up in the air. It just felt just like such an intense moment, you know.
Yeah.
And just the whole hook of the song is saying like, yes, it's cold, but you can bear it. And I just kind of encouraging someone to be brave during a tough time, you know.
Yeah.
It's really intense. And then soon after that, my house in that same area like had burnt down also, which was really very wild.
Your house burned down too?
Yeah, it was very bizarre. It was very bizarre, very bizarre times. But
It wasn't from like a wildfire that was connected or anything? Oh my
no.
gosh.
The way mine burnt down was they were doing roofing on the building next door, and it caught and just took all 15 units out of this old, really cool old building.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
in.
that's so intense.
It was
So,
really intense.
I mean, I've known some people that lost their houses to fire, and it's so intense. Like, did you lose all your stuff? Did you have any
Oh my god!
warning?
No, I lost all of it. I just in that moment looked down and was just like, wow, like I have this outfit, and that's it.
Yeah, that's so intense. Yeah, the same thing happened with a friend of mine. His house, I guess it was because of a wildfire that was on the hill that he lived on, but he was out of town, and so he didn't even have a chance to like couldn't grab anything. Like, even if you just like can grab one thing or whatever, like he wasn't even there. So thank God he had his dog with him.
Wow, that's the biggest thing. Yeah, no pets or people
Yeah.
were killed, and it was the middle of the day. But
Oh my
yeah, it was
gosh.
really really intense. Pets, it's very scary and sad. They're just
Yeah, man.
in the houses.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, it was revitalizing.
Yeah.
A brand new set point. Like I felt very cleansed in a lot of ways.
You know what? Yeah, I mean that's what my other friend said too. It was really intense, obviously, and but then ultimately he was kind of like, well, it's kind of awesome to have nothing.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you're not
that's
weighed
a
down.
great way to think. But I recognize that like in post trauma, like that is something that I don't like to keep anything too long. Like I want to challenge myself and get rid of it.
Absolutely. That's how he is too. He's very minimalist now.
Yeah.
And I actually very much not the same like level, but I did have an experience where when I was on tour, my car got stolen, the whole thing.
Whoa.
So all of my clothes and laptop and instruments and gear and everything
No.
lost it. Yeah. And so I know that like that feeling on like a smaller level.
Wow.
And oh gosh, what was my point? Why did I bring this up?
That's like your home on the road.
Yeah. And I was able to reconcile with like, okay, it's a bunch of stuff, like bummer. Like the guitar was very sentimental because it was given to me by someone, so that one hurt. But the only other thing that I was like sad about, which I didn't even realize until like a week later, I was kind of like maybe just in shock, but I was just kind of like, okay, well, this sucks. I have to deal with this, but I'm just, it's just stuff. So I was fine. And then a week later when I realized, I was like, oh my God, my journal that I had written songs in for like the last 5 years, that I cried about that. But that was the only thing I was sad about. It was like, that was like all those songs that, weren't complete.
Oh, so terrible.
Yeah. Hope whoever stole my car is enjoying them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I would love to hear you play another song.
Okay. I wonder which route I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna follow your lead on the Pinot Noir.
All right. Hey, I'm just gonna look at some of these.
Yeah.
Chris, you should have Morgan Miles on one of those someday. On one of these. Okay. Well, yeah. DM me and I'll check it out. Yeah. Hey, Abe, how's it going? Hi, Kristen. Hello, hello. Sabrina. I know Sabrina. Hello. Sorry. And we're gonna do another song each, and then we're gonna do some trivia. So stick around. We're gonna do some music trivia, and you can win some wine. So,
This
yeah.
Pinot Noir is excellent.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking too. So make sure you do, go up here, follow both of us, and subscribe on Haps. and then you'll be able to see all the stuff that we're doing.
This song is called Keeps. Definitely aligns with the red, I would say.
If I had you for mine, I'd never let you go. If I had you for mine, I'd never let you go. Babe, when you come home, I'll leave you my key. Babe, when you come home for me. Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? If I had you for mine, I'd never let you go. If I had you for mine, I'd never let you go. Oh, I don't mind time as long as I'm not counting. I don't mind time when I'm not counting. Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Oh, babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Now, babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Babe, when you come home, will you take me for? Keeps. Oh,
I'm on mute. Sorry. Hi, that was so beautiful. I love like how I tend to get nervous and just like try to rush through my songs, and I love how you really take your time and like we go into this other world and just like other space, and it's just oh, it's like beautiful place to be in. So thank you
so
for
much.
creating that.
It's very difficult for me to really try and take space. I think that's like what I'm trying to do in this lifetime. Is be able
Yeah,
to just feel free in like a container of minutes.
that's great. And you're doing it. Well done. And so question,
Mm.
is the last word when you say, when you come home, will you take me for keeps, when you say that, is that the only time you say it at the end?
Yeah. It's
I
the
love it.
only time I say it.
I love it.
I can't wait to say it.
Yeah. It's so, I was like tingly. It's so good. And it's so gratifying. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Um, do you have anything that you are working on, that you're about to release, that you want people to stream or watch or pre-save or anything like that you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be releasing an EP soon here on my birthday,
Yay, what's your birthday?
May 21st.
So soon. Happy birthday.
Soon. Thanks. When's your birthday?
July 23rd.
Cool. Cancer, huh?
Leo, it's the first day of Leo.
Whoa. Yeah, I didn't
So,
really think you for a Cancer, but I could see Leo. No doubt.
well, I'm on the cusp, so it makes sense if I have, both kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
My brother's a Leo.
Nice.
Yeah. Leos are good.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, I'm excited to release this EP, and I have a live performance of some of the songs, full band, off the EP coming up soon on May 14th also.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so it was nice to be able to play with a band for the first time in a long time.
Oh, yeah. So is the live performance, is that recordings or is it like a video? Is it?
Yeah, it's going to be through YouTube that we're streaming it, and it's speaking of Leo, my really close friend, drummer Valerie Franco, who's just incredible, amazing drummer. So it just feels so good to be back in the room with her live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun. I got to do that last week for my album release show. I actually played with a band at the Hotel Cafe.
Yeah, that's so cool. I saw the rehearsal that you had. It was like creative and outdoor, or what was happening?
It was, well, the rehearsal was just on my porch.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because, we're trying to be COVID safe as
Right.
much as possible. And yeah, and actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to like talk about this yet. I don't see why not. But the Hotel Cafe has tentatively started scheduling actual like shows with where there will be audience members, and they asked me if I wanted to do that, and I have a show scheduled for my birthday, July 23rd.
Amazing.
Where people could actually come to it.
Yes, I love Hotel Cafe.
Me too.
And it's nice that they have, I don't know if they'll still have that or what, but the option to record the show.
And
have it forever.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, I did that for my last year in January. I had an album release show there, and I recorded it, and then I put out the live album.
Yes,
in the summer.
Cool.
Yeah. So everyone, check out. Is there tickets, or like can you just watch it on YouTube for your show?
It's gonna be free to the world.
Okay. So everyone, mark your calendars. Check out.
14th.
Yeah, it's going to be on. And what's your YouTube? Is it just youtube.com/?
This one's going to be streaming through Epidemic.
Oh,
Epidemic,
okay.
Yeah, Epidemic YouTube. So I'm excited about that. They're a really cool group of folks.
Awesome. Okay, so that's everyone. Remember, mark that down. And when is the EP coming out? The 21st. That's the week, the following Friday, right?
Yes.
Do you have it available to pre-save and all of that stuff?
I should, and soon I will.
Okay.
I've never done a pre-save thing.
Well, we can talk about it later. I can show you ways that I've done it or seen people do it. Okay. But is it available for pre-order right now?
No.
Oh, you just haven't done any distribution?
No,
okay, cool. Well, I know that my wonderful fans will probably help you out with pre-saves and even pre-orders if you do want to set that up. And
very cool. Thank you. I'm learning new things. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't go get my rosé, so I'm just gonna do this all out of order. But I I have my lovely Merlot. I am definitely partial to the darker, richer reds in the red spectrum. Give myself a little pour because I don't want to get super drunk while playing. One time that happened, I think maybe I've told this story before on here, but sometimes I'll have like a glass of wine or a beer like as I'm playing just to sort of take the little nerves out of the equation, or just because, it's nice at a show. But one time I was in Edinburgh at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland, and I had booked all of these random shows at different places, and like if you've ever been to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, it's like crazy. Like anywhere in the city is basically a venue. And so I had booked this show at like 11:30 at night in this like classroom at the university, and I had forgotten that I had that show, and I went to another show, a play that happened to be that night. They made it into a drinking game. It was this comedy show, and they made it into a drinking game. And I was like, okay. And so my sister and I and her husband, we got this like pitcher of beer, and we were just like playing the drinking game. And then after the show was over, I was like, oh, I have a show tonight. and so I went and I did it. I do not know what that experience was like for the audience, because I was pretty. It doesn't take much, by the way, either for me to get like drunk. And I was pretty well, gone. And yeah, I wish someone had been filming that, or maybe I don't, because my memory of it was really fun, but it might have been a disaster. Anyway, so I try not to go there too much with the performing and drinking, but except for this.
Yeah. But we're sipping. We're
sipping, exactly. Tasting.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking the Merlot right now, and this song is definitely a dark red. It's called That Wine Stain, and it's the last track on my new record. And it's, I think, maybe one of the most vulnerable songs I've ever written and put out. So it goes like this. It still feels like the day that the glass broke. I'm bleeding all over the floor. I hear someone knocking, but I can't answer the door. And you can't feel what you don't remember. You lost everything when you hit. Your body fell and I caught you. Your heart never did. You said nothing good ever came from the bottle you drank to forget, and that was the problem. You don't remember saying you loved me, but I do. You don't remember me holding your hands, but I do. And you moved on and I haven't been able. You're the ring on the table, that wine stain, that fable. Don't know how long I can last. My mind keeps playing it scratched. The stain isn't sweet like the wine. No, it doesn't get better with time. It's a broken record of questions that I never asked. You told me the tale of my future without you, and I thought you were afraid. You were just telling me plans you'd already made. And broken machines were singing a death song when I woke beside you that night. Then I saw that your panicked blue eyes were lying. You said bottle you drank to forget, and that was the problem. You don't remember me talking you down, but I do. And you don't remember my arms around you, but I do. You've moved on and I haven't been able. You're the ring on the table, that wine stain, that fable. Don't know how long I can last. My mind keeps playing it scratched. The stain isn't sweet like the wine. No, it doesn't get better with time. It's a broken record of questions that I never asked. And you know what they say about time. It's a lie.
Wow. That was so emotional.
Thanks. Yeah, my sister, I have a twin sister, and she literally can't even get through the to the chorus without just
Very sad.
bursting into tears.
It really is, but it's so beautiful. I love
Thank you.
your clever writing and your similes and metaphors.
Thank you.
Isn't that so satisfying when you get like a really good line like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which one were you?
Well, for me, just you talking about how like this doesn't age well, you know, and the ring on the table, like that is just so cool. So into
Thank you.
that stuff.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Do you feel like you write these from like personal experiences, or is it more from kind of stories that you've heard or picked up?
Definitely personal experiences. Most of my songs are based on personal experiences. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're like telling the world all your secrets or what?
Yeah. Which is kind of terrifying and kind of awesome, because you know how there are things that sometimes, I mean, I guess you could, but there are things that you kind of can't say to someone after the fact, but you can write a song about it.
Right. These are like our messages in a bottle.
Exactly.
It's nice.
Have you ever done that though? Have you ever, I mean, I think everyone has, right? But written a song like that about a specific person, and then like they're at the show or something and you're singing it and you're like,
wow. Oh, it's so intense.
Yeah. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I really like to be able to be on stage and kind of drop into the root of where I was or where it came from. But yeah, if it's really like real time confronted, like, whoa, it's very intense.
Yeah.
So that's how you closed up your album, right?
Yes.
Way to go.
And it ends with a little surprise, like beautiful cello instrumental part.
Oh, isn't cello the best?
So good. It's like musical crying.
Wow. Wow.
Right?
Yeah, I love it so much. I've been working with a friend who I met through quarantine, Rumori, and he is just this unbelievable cellist. He does really cool experimental stuff, but it's been such an honor to have him with my songs. So
yeah.
It takes it just to a whole other level.
Yeah. I love it. I love that too. I was my cellist on that song is Ashley Ng, and then Dave Egger played on Sunset, the first song that I played on the record, and he's done some really great stuff like that you've heard. Like he's played and done arrangements for like Coldplay and Evanescence and a bunch of stuff.
Very cool.
So I'm very honored to have him on my record too.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about this. Just collaborating with different artists, you know? So cool.
Yeah. So I want to do a couple little trivia questions if we take a little trivia break.
Cool.
Give people some opportunity to win some wine. Now, I do apologize. Unfortunately, we can't send wine internationally. It's not legal. So if you get you won't be able to win wine. So if you are not in the country, in the United States. So I guess if you aren't out, if you're not in the United States, you could still win, and I'll just like send you my CDs or something. We could figure something out. But I just wanted to put that out there to begin with. All right, so how this works is I'm going to ask the question, and whatever answer that I see on first on the comments is who's the winner. Do you want to help me out, Torii, and keep track? Look at the comments on Instagram, and I'll just look at the ones on HAP so that we can.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna private message you here on HAPS and tell you what the answer is so that you can see when it shows up.
I wonder where that is.
If you at the bottom of the comments, you'll just see it'll be a pink comment, and no one else will be able to see it.
Great.
So the first question is. Wait, where'd it go? Sorry. Question. What singer has had a Billboard #1 hit in each of the last 4 decades? Anyone know? Thank you, Will. Yeah, my sister played the wine glasses at the show at the Hotel Cafe, and it worked out. So if anyone knows the answer, the question is, what singer has had a Billboard #1 hit in each of the last 4 decades? It's pretty amazing. Oh gosh. I don't know if it includes the 2020s. Probably not. Probably includes the 2010s.
Oh, we got one. We got a winner.
There we go. Yes, okay. 93 Fly 97. You got the answer. Awesome. So please do DM me on Instagram and send me the address where you want the wine sent to you. Otherwise, I won't know how to find you. So DM me, and I'll get you your winnings. What?
So fly.
Yeah. All right. Let's do one more because I forgot to do it after the first songs. La 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 la. What are we gonna do here? Okay. Which artist's entire 1985 Live Aid set consisted of just a single cover song? Which artist's entire 1985 Live Aid set consisted of just a single cover song?
Tuffy.
Michael Jackson is not the answer I have. No. If no one knows, I guess we can just do a different song or a different question. But it's, Googleable. That's not, you can do that. Whoever just gets it first.
Yeah, you're allowed to Google.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, great. Repeat the question.
Which artist's entire 1985 Live Aid set consisted of just a single cover song? I mean, I could try to do easier ones, but that doesn't seem as fun. Anyone? Tom Petty? No. But Tom Petty's great. Prince? Not Prince. No. Phil Collins is awesome too, but that's not what I have. Unless there were more than one. Maybe we should just do a different question. Should we just do a different question? Next question. Time's up. Which rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men?
Wow.
I think that's amazing. Oh, the Live Aid question was, the answer was Elvis Costello. Iggy Pop, no. U2, no. Robert Plant, no. What rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men? See, I'm just tickled by these random questions. I'm just learning things.
I did not
What?
know about this. Yeah, I did not know about this. This is
Me neither.
great. Yeah, we got a winner. Empower
Woohoo!
92.
Empower 92, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's David Bowie. Indeed. All right, so same thing, please DM me on Instagram. Tell me the address where I can send you your wine winnings. And if you have a preference of, white or red or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna write these down. Oh, and 93 Fly 97 got it right after.
Yeah.
Let me just write these down just in case. Trivia winners. 93 and Empower 92. All right, so let's do another song and then we'll do the last question after. Wow.
You have the hiccups?
I apparently I got hiccups for an entire day they kind of went on and off, but of course it was the day that I had planned to do like a stream-a-thon. I did 12 hours straight of live streaming just to promote my album.
Wow.
And I had hiccups like all day. So I was singing with hiccups. It was hilarious.
Were you hiccuping the whole time?
I mean, not the entire time, but it was like sort of on and off throughout the day. But I definitely sang a few songs with hiccups during the song.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
My dad wrote a children's book called Jimmy Has the Hiccups, and it's all about a rabbit just hopping through the trail with hiccups and asking all of the fellow animals in the forest, like, how do you get rid of the hiccups? Pretty cool book. And, they came up with pretty good ideas.
Okay. Like what?
Like hanging upside down and scaring each other. I find that holding my breath for 3 seconds helps. 3 long seconds.
Yeah. One of the best hiccup remedies that I've experienced has been you have someone else cover your ears.
Okay.
And then you drink an entire glass of water.
Oh.
I know that's just like it's distracting you and it's basically holding your breath, but it's worked a lot and for lots of different people.
That's pretty good. I'll try that next time.
Yeah.
You need a friend for that.
You need a friend. Yes.
Okay, so let's see. I have the rosé.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go run and get the rosé. So you carry on. I will be right back.
Yeah, it's delicious, delightful. You should get some.
Wear the same shoes, and I walk just like you. 2 feet with one after the other. It's always about you. Honey, it's always been about you now. It's always about you. It's always about you now. Thank you for giving me your time here. taking my high hair. Bring me higher. It's always about you. Honey, it's always been about you now. It's always about you. It's always about you now. When I want to, can I get you love? When I want you, can I fetch you love? Now it's always about you. Honey, it's always been about you. Now it's always about you. It's always about you now. Forgive me if I've been misleading, love. 'Cause honey, it's always love about you. About you. About you, love. It's always about you now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's such a relatable sentiment. Like, you know, it's always about you.
Yeah.
like just like admitting that. Like, I'm gonna try to pretend like it's not sometimes, but it just is.
Yeah, it is.
Like I had a person for a while who I I wrote a lot of songs about, and they we stayed friends, and they sometimes be like, "Oh, what's that about?" And I would try to be like, "Oh, well, it's like whatever." But duh, it's about you, obviously. Like it's always about you. Is it was yours sort of in that same vein?
Well, this song specifically came from a good friend of mine who had lost their dad early on in their life. And throughout their life, they would always kind of wear his jeans and his shoes and kind of just feel them. And through their grief process, just kind of did things maybe more that their dad would do,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just. And then from there, of course, like the song evolves for me over time. And it's
Yeah,
just, thinking about like paying homage to someone who you love and representing someone who you love in your life and sharing different things, like putting a spice on something that maybe you normally wouldn't, but it reminds
yeah,
you of somebody,
yeah. Someone says cosmic pathway. It's always about my dog. It's great.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like the love of your life, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Oh, thank you so much for freaking sharing these songs with me. Like, I'm gonna go like do a deep dive into all of your catalog now. I mean, I listened to some of it, but all of these just hit
Yeah.
right there.
Thanks for having me. I love doing this spontaneous stuff. It's a real challenge for my soul.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad. um, all right. I was sort of I keep going back and forth on what song I want to sing for my last song. but we're both drinking the rosé.
Yeah.
By the way, just to mention this again, we are enjoying some Ryder Estate wines, and this is Sip&Sing presented by Ryder Estate. They send us these wines, and we get to enjoy them and tell you about them. And I highly recommend them. And if you want to order some yourself, you can go to RyderEstateWines.com. You can also find them at Bevmo.
Where are they actually based?
They're based in Soledad, in Monterey County, in California. I'm actually playing at the winery where this wine is made on Mother's Day, on Sunday.
All right.
Yeah, and it's really cool because they are a very sustainably run winery, wind powered, very, very, environmentally conscious whole operation. So you can feel good while you drink things that make you feel good.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to think if I should do another song from the album because it just came out. By the way, do please check out the album. Today's a great day to buy it. You can even gift it to people on Bandcamp because they are waiving their fees. It's also a great day to buy music from any artist, like Torii Wolf, by the way. Anywhere. She's not on, or they are not on Bandcamp, and but you can find their music on the website, right? ToriiWolf.com.
Yeah, ToriiWolfMusic.com.
And you can get it there. You can find it on iTunes, I assume.
Yeah.
As well as Spotify. If you want to stream, that's all very helpful. So, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to let you guys choose. Or, Torii, maybe I'll let you choose. Would you rather hear a more kind of chill, pensive song, or more of an upbeat, but still, like, reflective song?
Maybe upbeat, like Bring It to Me,
Okay, let's do it. This is the first track on the album, This Guys We Look To, which just came out on Friday. It's also the one I am so excited. It's been getting on some playlists on Spotify. It's on. It was on Next from Nashville and a bunch of stuff, and it's on Indigo right now, which has been kind of a bucket list kind of thing. I've been listening to that playlist, and so many of my favorite artists are on there, and I'm like, I'm on that playlist. It's so cool.
That's cool.
So that's called I'd Give Anything. Wait, I want to, this is weird because it's probably not going to work, but Alex, you want to sing with me? I can't hear you. Can you? Yes? Okay, no.
No?
She can't. She's busy. I was going to say my sister would sing harmonies with me, but she's busy. I should have asked her sooner. Okay. All right. This is called I'd Give Anything. When I was younger, didn't know what life was, said my only purpose was to be your love. I said it like a bad thing, 'cause I wanted more. Now I give anything to be that poor. And when you would hold me, never felt alone. I wanted to be higher, little did I know. Even my fear now gives me vertigo. Now I give anything to be that low. Time just keeps on rolling by like thunder. You slow it down, well that's a clever trick. Well, I'm just trying to break the spell I'm under, hoping maybe maybe this time it'll stick. Started a fire and I let it burn. Always trying to get somewhere, waiting for my turn. Started to get through it. Now it's turned to ash, and I give anything to get that back. Time just keeps on rolling by like thunder. Slow it down, well that's every trick. I'm just trying to break the spell I'm under, hoping maybe this time it'll stick. Time just keeps on rolling by like thunder. Lightning strikes, you better catch it cool. I'm just trying to break the spell I'm under, hoping maybe this time it'll stick. When I was younger, didn't know what life was. Said my only purpose is to be your love. I said it like a bad thing, 'cause I wanted more. Now I give anything to be that poor.
All right. Wow, that feels like a hit.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, is that the one that's on the playlist?
It is.
Wow.
It is. And it's on the radio too.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited. I didn't know I was a country artist, but apparently artists,
It just chooses you, doesn't it?
apparently. And there's some pretty awesome fiddle playing by Jeb Bose. He plays with Gregory Alan Isaacoff, and I was really, really excited to have him play on my record. So yeah,
Amazing.
check it out.
Yes, so cool. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Isn't it like, I know it's so strange, but like Spotify playlisting feels really good, doesn't it?
It does. It feels like I got into some sort of club.
Yeah, and there's so many people who it's such a far reach. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm very, very grateful and excited that they're, letting that song be heard by so many people.
Absolutely. It needs to be.
David, hello from Bogota. That's where my mom is from. All right, let's do one more question. Let's do one more trivia question. We only did 2, right? Okay. So this one is fun. And maybe more people will know this. In The Big Lebowski, the dude can't stand which band? In The Big Lebowski, the dude cannot stand which band? While we're waiting for people to answer, have you been vaccinated yet, Torii?
I have.
Awesome.
I'm fully vaxxed.
Awesome.
How about you?
I got my second shot. I got my second shot on Wednesday.
You just got your second shot. Oh, we have a winner, Brandon.
Woo-hoo, Brandon. 323. Sweet. Okay. DM me on here and let me know where you want your wine sent, and then you win. The band whose concert was the last one you went to? William, the Eagles was the last concert you went to? Amazing. Brandon. I'm just going to write these down in case you guys don't reach out, but hopefully you do. Okay. But yeah, I got my second shot on Wednesday, and my arm still hurts a little bit, and it did make me ridiculously tired for 2 days, and kind of achy, and I had a headache, and I just felt like all I want to do is sleep, and I'm not a functioning human. But but now I feel fine, and I'm excited to be all immune and stuff. Hopefully, in the next after 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I got my ass kicked on my
Oh yeah.
on my second one. Yeah, but I'm so happy to be done with it. You know?
Yeah, I know. I've heard such a range of experiences from people. I think I was somewhere in the middle. Like I have some friends who just like were just like, what the F? Like I might as well have just gotten COVID. Like what is happening?
Yeah.
Is that what happened to you?
Oh yeah, I couldn't even get up. Well, because a year prior I had the flu, which I still don't know if it was COVID or not. Before it was like all happening, it was like February, and I was so sick in the hospital, 14 days. It was very bad. And
What?
I know. And then when I got the vaccine, it was like just like that, but for a day only.
Oh my gosh. Oh
So
my
many
gosh.
people, so many people I know just didn't even really get affected like that, which is so nice. Like I'm so glad, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I
Right.
mean, like I know some people who literally had no reaction, and then mine was just kind of somewhere in the middle where I was like, definitely it was hitting me. Like it was like, no, you don't get to be a normal person today or
Yeah.
the next day. Like I was just beyond tired and achy and stuff. But like not, it wasn't that bad, you know.
Right. Right.
Um, so thank goodness I feel all chipper and better today. My arm is just a little sore, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, yay.
Onward and upward. You know.
Yes. All right. Well, this has been super fun. I know we went a little bit over the time limit, but I apologize. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and sharing your music
My
with us.
goodness. Thank you so much for having me. This was so cool.
Yeah. And yeah, I hope that we can keep staying in touch. Maybe we can collaborate or something.
Yeah, that sounds great. I would love it.
Everyone, please do make sure you follow Torii on all the things. Check out she had they sorry I'm so sorry they
Right.
have a show on May 14th. It's going to be on YouTube. Full band, exciting album release show, and the album is coming out on May 21st.
Yes.
What's it called?
10 billion years.
10 billion years.
That's right.
Amazing. Okay, and I'll let you know when it's available to pre-save and pre-order if that is a thing. And yeah,
Yeah,
thank
once you
you.
you teach me and then it'll be a thing. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for having me, and this wine has been splendid.
Excellent. And now you have 3 open bottles of wine. What are you going to do with them?
I don't know.
That's always my conundrum after these shows is like, well, I have to find someone to share with. Otherwise,
No.
all right. Well, have a wonderful rest of your night and weekend. Have a great Mother's Day if that's something that you're celebrating.
Absolutely. You know it.
Yeah.
Barbecue with the mom.
All right.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. See
Thank
ya.
you, everyone.